They say Rashad got his receipts. Say Rashad, I saw. Oh my God, you house nigga. Oh, Rashad, no, you erased it, boy. These are your receipts, boy. You might want to, you went to North Carolina, you can read. You better read the beginning of this.
What's up, everybody? As the days go by, this back and forth between Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants just keeps building steam. At first, I genuinely thought this was mostly for content, two guys going their separate ways and doing their own thing publicly. But at this point, it's starting to feel like McCants has become Gilbert's new favorite target, the same role Kwame Brown used to fill on his show. And honestly, I try not to even bring Kwame's name up anymore. That whole saga has turned into a running joke at this point. Anyway, it looks like Rashad McCants finally stepped up with some receipts of his own, putting text messages out into the open. Now, when it comes to Cemetery Larry, that's Gilbert's nickname for him, dropping what's supposed to be a bombshell, it usually ends up falling flat. But Gilbert hasn't let this one slide either. He brought it up on his own podcast, cracked a few jokes about the situation, and then followed that up with even more content on his page, doubling down that he'd known all along McCants was the type to turn on people. But is that actually the case here? Is Rashad McCants really the snake Gilbert's making him out to be? Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss where this one goes. Let's get into it.
I'm Gilbert Arenas moving. Gilbert Arenas moving in a different direction. So he's saying he's not coming with his group of Gilbert Arenas in the name Gilbert Arenas. So I guess he's staying with Underdog. I mean, obviously you can see he has on everything. So he's basically said, thank you for the opportunity.
He don't got no other shirts.
No, I'm just, this one is kind of weird because Rashad was my guy. He understood what it meant to be a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
So this is surprising to me. I see the signs, but it's Rashad. He does what he does very well. And thank you for the opportunity. I didn't know there was the ones that went to the gym, gave you the call and asked you to do the show. I didn't know every time that they wanted to fire you, I stood 10 toes down.
Hold on.
Huh?
Oh, you going there?
No, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just, you know what? All I can do is watch the ship sail. And just, oh man, hey, y'all, man, dang. Without me, that's all I can do.
Because this is what I want to know. You knew that before this clip came out, right? Because, like you said, that's your guy. He would have hit you on the hip, right? He would have called.
I wouldn't know. I mean, you know what I mean? I've been working, building, trying to, put us in a situation to elevate. I felt this year, we took a step back and we stalled. And I have to sacrifice for the betterment of all of us to take the catapult. So, well, all I can say is, I guess I know what side you on.
Now let's be real. Rashad brought the entertainment to the show. His antics could get excessive at times, but honestly, that chaos was necessary because it set up some of the best reactions we ever got out of the rest of the cast whenever he started talking nonsense. In that sense, he was genuinely valuable to the dynamic. But here's the thing. Loyalty just didn't seem to be his strong suit. You had people actually going to bat for him behind the scenes, working to keep him on the show. From what Gil was saying, Underdog wanted him gone. And instead of staying loyal to the people who fought to keep him there, he turned right around and started cozying up to the very people who never wanted him around in the first place. So once he picked up on the shift, once the energy in the building started changing and people were acting differently around him, that's when he knew it was time to make his exit, right alongside the guy he came in with. But of course, he walked out thinking he was on his way to stardom. I think all that hype in the chat must have gotten to his head. Because he clearly started believing he was bigger than he actually was. Yeah, he was a key piece of the puzzle, but let's not pretend he was the whole reason people were pressing play.
No, you know what? I can't be mad at Rashad, man. And same reason I couldn't ever agree with a change. You see what I'm saying? So how I looked at Rashad was this. When I needed someone to start the show, when I was asking for people, hey, I'm trying to start this show. I have a vision. I don't know what it is. I just need you to trust me. Without question, he said, hell yeah, I got you. Right? First week, right? You know, Brandon comes on. Guest two didn't show up. So I called Rashad as a filler. It was on boom there. Wednesday, the guest wasn't showing up, so I had to call Rashad and Brandon, can y'all show up? Mm-hmm. Boom, like clockwork, right? 2 weeks in, we're moving. And then from there is, this is who I'm rolling with. The guys who were there to help this vision go. So I want to thank you for believing in me to get you to where you are, right? Like, I mean, Gil's Arena wouldn't have started without, you know, you and Brandon, you know, really believing in, you know, the vision, you know, that I had. Because, you know, I can tell you that a lot of people that I thought was gonna participate didn't. And then after 2 weeks, you know, when they started calling, I don't speak English either now. So when the talks of removing you, because, you know, they didn't understand what you bring to the table, there was never no wavering. There was never no wavering, like, you know, so. But right, you get the raise, you get, you know, hey, if you the face, it's Rashad Arena. Well, you don't use Rashad's Arena because Gil's Arena is a word play. How about this? I'm gonna dunk. And this is why they can't call themselves the Arena. They shouldn't use nothing Arena, because it's gonna make us all giggle after I show you this. You ready?
I'm ready.
I want you to cover the Burt, right?
Okay.
So it's just Gil.
Yeah.
And then my last name is what? Arenas.
Yeah.
Now I want you to take that S and move it up.
Okay.
And what does it say?
Gil's
Arena. It's me. It's always been me. It's a word play on my name. I did it in Washington. Gil's Arena, it was a section. So I used that word play for the show. So using my last name with your name just makes me giggle inside. And you don't want me to have the giggling. So, you know, call it cemetery.
And from what it sounds like, Gil actually wasn't even that mad at him. He gave credit where it was due, acknowledged that Rashad showed up when it mattered, and even helped get Gil's Arena off the ground. But eventually, the true colors came out, especially once Rashad thought Gil was down and out. And that's usually when you see who somebody really is. When they think it's over for you, that's when people slip into survival mode. And that's exactly what Rashad's been doing. He's been pump faking for about 2 weeks now, claiming he's got receipts. Yeah, he went on the Lou Wheel podcast, and even there, it was more of the same, just pump faking. He keeps talking about what he's going to do and when he's going to do it, but so far, nothing's actually happened.
They say Rashad got his receipts. Say Rashad, I saw. Oh my God, you house nigga. Oh, Rashad, no, you erased it, boy. These are your receipts, boy. You might want to, you went to North Carolina, you can read. You better read the beginning of this. To Tim, right, that's who gave you this, you is delusional. It says, me complaining that we only have 2 days, sir. I'm sorry. I wanted more fucking trophies, because if we got 5 days, we will win all the trophies. I'm sorry that we complaining about 2 days when we wanted 5. I tasted success and wanted more. I thought that was our goal. See, I thought our goal was to be the best. That's what I'm telling Tim. This got nothing to do with Rashad. This part that you posted is about Rashad. You tell Liam I'm sorry. See, they was trying to fire me and Joe at the beginning of the season. You tell Liam I'm sorry. I don't want anyone, meaning you fuck boy, to lose your job. So I'll conform. Over my bad decision, I'll push underdog more, meaning at the moment in time, I wasn't collabing on posters anymore. I wasn't wearing the product anymore. So I said, I'll wear it. I'll do the tap and dance for you to keep your job. And everybody else in the studio. Because if I left, quit, or got fired, remember, you got to get the fuck out of my house. And then all the rules that I have inside my contract kicks in, meaning Gilbert Arenas shut down. Now you got to create another. You see, I was conforming for you. This tells everybody the fact that you will post this that has nothing to do with you, which was for you. Let's all of us know how you did pick a side and you chose them over us. This was about us having 5 days because we wasn't happy with 2 and they wanted to fire. You're gonna need some milk. That was easy.
Now, honestly, I'm not sure what that was about. I don't know what Gil was doing with that one, bro. But you all heard him say it was Tim who handed over those text messages to Rashad, right? And remember, Gil had just been publicly praising Tim, saying they were still cool, that it was strictly business between him and Liam, nothing personal. Well, I was saying straight up, Gil needs to really look into that situation because it's clear where their loyalty landed. They sided with Liam over Gil, plain and simple. And if Liam really was the one sabotaging Gil's arena deal and lowballing people's offers, you really think the people at the top didn't know about that? You think leadership has no idea what's happening inside their own organization? Come on. Now, about those text messages Rashad supposedly leaked, the ones that were supposed to be this big bombshell, I guess the idea was to prove Gil was sucking up to Liam. But if you actually read them, what you see is Gil advocating for everybody's job, trying to keep the show running, trying to keep those guys getting paid. And let's be honest, we've seen who's been showing up at Gil's house, we know who's genuinely solid, and we know who'd be just fine without the show altogether. So Rashad dropping this and treating it like some major reveal, that's just him being his usual self. No real substance, nothing to actually back it up. He's just riding the wave, acting like he's got more ammunition stashed away. Because if that was supposed to be his big bombshell, I really don't want to see what his follow-up looks like. But you can tell it's eating at him. He didn't stay loyal to his guy when it counted. He should have just stuck by him. And now, he probably doesn't even know where his next paycheck is coming from.
Hey, I think y'all signed a contract. You thought you could get away. Hey.
No, we got one in here.
I got a contract?
Hold on, let me.
Hey, don't be playing with me. I got a contract.
You got a 10-day.
A 10-day, nah, man.
You got a 10-day.
Y'all thought y'all could leave me, baby. I followed you.
Quit swaggy.
This for me? All this money for me? For real? Hey, man, I love you, man.
Hey, like I said back when we was playing, when I blow up, you blow up.
Boom, boom. Let me go ahead and do that. Now you can't back out, so.
Oh, well, it's official, ladies and gentlemen.
official.
Gil's Arena coming to Playmaker.
That's nice.
This is our first show.
Where?
We're Playmaker. We're here at Fanatics Fest with all y'all, so we appreciate all y'all pulling up, showing love.
Where Rashad at? He got.
He's still with the underdog outfit on outside the warehouse.
But we're here. Y'all want to hear us talk some hoop?
Now look at Nick, man. That's who you want to point to. He stayed loyal, did the right thing, and it paid off. He just re-signed his contract for next season. Honestly, we could all use a friend like Nick in our corner. He's been riding with Gil, stayed solid the whole way through, and now he's reaping the rewards of that loyalty. And here's the thing, keeping it real doesn't cost you a thing. If you've got people in your circle who you already sense might do you dirty, cut them off now. There's no reason to keep someone around if your gut's telling you something's off, because all you're really doing is waiting around for them to eventually cross you. And then the friendship ends anyway, so you might as well handle it early. You won't know somebody's a snake until they actually bite you, so it's better to distance yourself ahead of time and surround yourself with people who are genuinely good for you. That's just the smarter move. Now, I don't know how far this situation between McCants and Gil is going to go, but McCants leaked text messages that somebody else handed him, and that's exactly what a snake move looks like. The person who passed those messages along is a snake, and McCants going ahead and leaking them, that's snake behavior too. Just a shady move all around. Still, shout out to McCants, man. Hopefully he finds his footing and keeps building in the media space. We need Cemetery Larry content to keep coming, honestly. Dude gives us a good laugh now and then. And shout out to Gil as well. Hopefully the next season of Gil's Arena kicks off in the next couple of weeks so we can finally see this new cast get rolled out properly. That's it for this video though. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Is McCants a snake, or is Gil expecting too much from him?